Welcome, plebs and non-plebs alike. As emerging technologies like blockchain and decentralized finance gain popularity, it's crucial that we as citizens prioritize policing these new systems to ensure optimal transparency, and that the stewards of these systems are operating in good faith. At the heart of justice is the concept of law and order, which serves to uphold the rights of individuals and protect them from predation. The unregulated nature of decentralized finance leaves it vulnerable to exploitation and abuse, which can undermine this fundamental principle. If we wish to preserve this free market without over-regulating and squashing innovation, then it is our duty to ensure its dangers are maximally mitigated. That's kind of our thing. Call it a side hustle. The Celsius Network, a centralized finance platform that once generated yield through decentralized finance protocols, not via institutional lending, which is what Celsius leadership had tricked their former customers, now creditors, into believing, are now facing economic uncertainty akin to those caught in the Madoff tragedy. One key difference: the so-called creditors are most likely our working and middle class. Say it with us now. Irreparable harm, much? This event ought serve as a clear wake-up call to those fancying themselves tech titans in our space of the vital importance for the community policing of these new technologies. It is the duty of future CFI companies and all of us in blockchain and digital assets to lead by example and voluntarily opt into compliance with the most credible high-integrity quality assurance standards. Say what, you say? Perhaps on the only standardizing quality assurance schema in emergent tech worth its salt is GBA's blockchain maturity model, otherwise referred to as BMM. Links to our homies and homettes at GBA and the BMM quality assurance model can be found in our very insightful, well-formulated description below. This opt-in, community-driven quality assurance protocol ensures emergent tech products and services are secure, meet what's been determined as what ought be the minimal quality standards for emergent tech goods and services that are worthy of earned consumer trust. By educating the industry and adjacent players about the dangers of completely unregulated markets and the likelihood of consumer and retail investor predation by bad actors, think FTX, not the best, right? Then, as an emerging industry, we will prove to our respective nations' authoritative bodies that we got this. No need to come into our space and help us. Oh, please don't try to help us. However, if these tech tigers don't pull their heads out their suitcases and wake up, their complacency and so-called industry leadership will ensure we get our authorities' help, and then, as the saying goes, we will most assuredly live in interesting times. Perhaps instead of that hellscape, let's all come together and agree to lead by example. A novel concept nowadays, we get it, and come together tackling the dangers in emergent tech by enacting our own community-driven quality assurance standards. Stay tuned as we explore the current emptiness that is quality assurance for emergent technologies, and then focus in on which quality protocols and accrediting bodies are worth recognizing as authorities in our space. Eventually, if we in emergent tech, specifically the blockchain and digital asset space, wish to rebuild consumer trust and pick up the pace on adoption, we need thorough quality assurance mechanisms that span across all facets of emergent technologies, as well as shine a light on virtuous leadership and projects that ought be considered role models by our youthful devs bombarded by baloney 8-bit JPEGs on Twitter, and what amount to taxable event drops. Please, stop the drops. That is not the vision that was blockchain, and we will make sure to remind everyone of the blockchain and Bitcoin ethos, and to elevate those tech tigers who have proven themselves proper stewards of these powerful new tools. As an aside, stakeholder capitalism is perhaps the most stupid concept discussed amongst the supranational foundations today. Just saying. Conscious, community-policed free markets are where it's at. You know why? Because science, that's why. You may want to try following it, or perhaps becoming it. Nah, just follow it. Moving on, We at Citizen Warrior Foundation, clearly the single greatest US-based 501c3 private operating foundation in the modern world, are working diligently with our super smart and virtuous and attractive partners and with others who share our foundational ethos and expressed commitment to preserve civil liberties. Together, we will relieve our authorities' burden of having to come and help, and instead take it upon ourselves to become proper stewards of emergent technologies and hold accountable the malevolent few who seek to exploit the unregulated nature of decentralized finance and emergent tech more broadly. Enough with the talk, time for the doing. We don't just chit-chat. We lead by example. We have dedicated the last 9 months to it, and perhaps the next 30 years, if we are fortunate enough to have those who will join us, fill our war chest to safeguard us from corporate lawfare, casualty of cancel culture, and perhaps assassination. If you don't think people like us disappear, we kindly invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and smash that notification bell. We will be dropping like it's hot our origin story, as every undisputed best movement in the world needs a good origin story, but only once we are safeguarded against what is likely to follow. Thus, DYOR, after watching this video, and if we are brothers and sisters in figurative arms, follow the path most suitable for you and for your organization. To conclude, as one often should, know this. We at Citizen Warrior Foundation are genuinely grateful and feel blessed for all of the support some of you within Emergent Tech have shown us since our non-profit's aptly timed reappropriation. Keep it real. One love.